Hello, my name is Brian. For today's video, I'm going to teach you on how to write a process or how to describe a process. So first of all, what is a process? A process is a series of actions that you take in order to achieve a result. That is a process. A process is simply showing a step-by-step or stages that how is it made or how does it work. For example, how you're going to make a cup of tea. How is it made? Or how is the flower grows? So something like that. That is a process, right? Okay, today I'm going to cover some basic ideas on how to write a process. But before that, I would like to tell you that a process, it can be natural or it can be man-made. For example, for natural is how the plant grows, or for the man-made, how does the computer works, or how does the computer made. So that is a man-made tool, right? And when you write about a process, you described how to do something step by step. First, you write a topic sentence that states where the process is. Then, you explain each step clearly. Use time order words or sequencers to help your reader. Time order words or sequencers usually came at the beginning of a sentence and are followed by comma. Note, then is not followed by comma. I have here examples of time order words or sequencers. We have here the first, next, then, later, after that, and finally. So as what I've said, we are going to use a comma, for example, for the time order word first. The next is next, later, after that, and finally. But for the then, we are not going to use a comma. Okay, take note about that. So I have here examples of how we're going to use a time order in making or in writing a process. We have here first, turn on your computer. So what you observe, the bolded word first or the time order word first, we put some comma there after the word. Then there's instruction, turn on your computer. Next, we have here, then go to our website. So we have here the word, the time order word then, but there is no comma because that's a rule. So as you can see in this two sentences, this is a very good example of describing a process just on the two instructions, like first, turn on your computer, then go to our website. That is how we're going to describe a process. Use these time order or sequencers to link steps in a process. So link, we're going to connect steps in a process. We have here after, as soon as, before, when, and while. So I have here examples also of a process. So we have here, before you download the program, read the directions. And the other one is, while the program is downloading, you can check your email. So what you have observed here, the comma is not next to the time order word, but it is placed to For example, the first sentence we have here, the first step we have here, before you download the program, then comma, read the directions. It is because it is pertaining to how we're going to link, no? How we're going to link the steps in a process. And also we have here, while the program is downloading, and then comma, you can check your email. So there's two instructions linked by the comma or linked by the time order or sequencer. That is a very nice example of how we're going to describe a process, right? Now I have here a picture. What can you see this one? This is a what? This is a sandwich, right? So now we're going to create, or we're going to make a process in how to make a sandwich, right? And we're going to use time word orders. These are the time word orders that we're going to use in how to make a sandwich. We have here, first of all, the first step or the first stage is blah blah blah. Then next, then after that, finally, in the final step or in the final stage, we have here before, after, and once. Okay, so let's start for our sandwich and how to make a sandwich. Let's focus about the process now, the process and how to make a sandwich. Okay, for the first step, first of all, we need to get all the ingredients on how to make a sandwich. Then the first step is we need to put some lettuce on the top of the bread. Next is we're going to put a tomato on the top of the lettuce. Then we're going to put an onions on the top of the tomatoes. After that, we can put some cheese on the top of the onions. Then before we put the final bread on the top of everything we have done, we are going to put some meat or ham on the top of the cheese. Once you put the final bread on the top of the ham or the meat, so finally we can eat our sandwich. So that is a very easy, right, and how to make a sandwich. That's it. So that is how we're going to make or to describe a process. Remember that in making a process or in describing a process, we should have a sequencers, because that would be so useful on how to make a process. Hey, I hope you learned something from this video on how to describe a process or how we're going to write a basic process in our daily lives. And I would like to thank you for watching this video and see you in my next video, and goodbye for now. Bye!